Hey guys, welcome to another one of my readings. So today we'll just start by taking a look at how you're feeling right now about a certain situation, certain person. We'll just start the reading there. So I've had 2 cards come up here. I'm going to keep it going. Actually 3 cards. Scarred, Guarded, and Powerless. Some more. This is a big deck I created myself, just of feelings. A better understanding of where you and others, maybe that you're in a situation with, are at. So the next one is Exposed. I have 2 more shuffles here that I'm going to do to see what else comes up. One flipped here. Silenced. And then another one. Some more came out here. Like that. And then do one more shuffle. Okay, let's see. So the first card that comes up here is Scarred. I've healed from the initial pain of this, but I don't forget it. So this is kind of like a scar still remains, like there's some sort of constant reminder. Maybe there wasn't like proper healing that occurred between you and this other person or within this situation that's going on for you right now. You feel guarded, that you hold back how you truly feel toward other people or towards this other person because you kind of have like your guards up over your heart after what happened. You don't want to be vulnerable, for instance. Maybe you don't want to get hurt again. You're kind of just shielding your heart from others and protecting your heart right now. You might feel a bit powerless as well with this current situation or with this person. That comes to mind. I feel I don't have control or power over this anymore, and that makes me feel frustrated and uncomfortable. If that message doesn't resonate, it might just be that like you just don't feel like you have any way to kind of any room to like maneuver in this situation that you're dealing with this person or situation. You might feel like a lot was taken from you, for instance. Might have experienced some loss, just some hardship, and maybe you just don't feel like you have, like you're in a position where you can really influence the outcome of the relationship anymore. Exposed came up, so I feel you revealed something about me and it hurt me. So maybe that's kind of why you're feeling a bit powerless and guarded as well. You maybe feel like this other person maybe shared something about you and exposed something about you to other people that made you not feel great and now guarded. And this could be like something like gossip, you know. It might be that they shared something that wasn't truthful or honest and that was harmful, and maybe like kind of shifted basically put out like a false narrative, which maybe influenced how other people view you in a bad way, which has left you now feeling like powerless and guarded, as well as scarred, like deeply hurt, like you don't forget what they did. So another group of messages came up here. The first one was Silenced. I feel you didn't give me a chance to speak or say what I needed and wanted to say. So maybe this is just because, you know, there might be this like false narrative going around right now that this person or people in your situation are kind of putting out there, and maybe you, because you feel powerless, maybe you feel like you're not able to really speak up for yourself at this time, or share your side of the story, or express your feelings to whoever is involved in this situation or with this person directly. Maybe there was something that happened there that kind of made you feel not able to express yourself or really speak and say what you needed to say. It could even be that you were blocked or somehow, like blocked from communication, or the other person just ghosted you and wasn't open to communication. That might be for someone else specifically, but I get from this, I feel more like you just perhaps maybe feel like you're not in a place where you feel like you can speak up. And then there was a group of other messages here that came out. I'm not quite sure how to put them all together, but soulmate came out, jealousy came out, influence came out, and hesitation came out. So it could be that, like, this card says, I feel you are my soulmate, and that we are destined to be together. So maybe it's not that this situation involves a soulmate, rather maybe this whole situation will lead you to your soulmate, or it was kind of destined to happen. Hesitation, I don't want to make a mistake. So maybe you're just kind of feeling a bit hesitant, like maybe because you're feeling like hesitant to speak up or do something that maybe stands up for yourself, like empowers yourself. Maybe you're not sure what is a next step for you, and you don't want to make things worse with the people in this situation or with the person you're dealing with. Maybe you do really feel like one of the people in this situation, or the person you're thinking about in this situation, maybe you do really feel like destined to be with them in some way, and soulmate, and perhaps it's just like kind of a hurtful situation that they've put you through, but at the same time you kind of feel like called to being with them still. Influence, I'm sad that you let others come between our connection. So again, I really do feel like there's been this like false narrative, and they've tried to influence other people, or they have themselves been influenced, which is why maybe they have said the things that they've said. Like maybe they're being influenced by lower spirits too. Like there's something going on there where either they're being influenced or they're influencing other people. Jealousy. So I feel insecure when you spend time with others. Maybe there's like a part of you that feels not like there's a power of you. Like maybe this kind of where this powerless feeling also comes from. Like maybe there's a part of you that wishes you still had what the good things that came from that person or that situation. And or maybe because of what's happened, like with what they've said and everything, you might be having self-acceptance or self-confidence issues. And you may just be feeling like just jealous maybe of what those people maybe have in their life right now. Like, for instance, I've experienced things similar through my life, and it can feel hard sometimes when, someone hurts you so deeply and you see them off doing amazing things, off, having an easy life, off getting everything they need, surrounded by wealth and abundance, yet you're the one kind of hurt by their actions. So maybe there's some level of that, like just feeling like kind of unfairly, like things have landed unfairly for you. Yeah. So that's where I will leave that. And affection, maybe you're feeling that there needed to be a bit more affection in this relationship as well. This card says, I want to give you a hug, but I don't know if that's necessarily the way you're feeling. Like maybe there is a part of you that misses these people and wishes that affection could return. That's what I want to feel and say with that card. So next I'm just going to take a look at how the other people are feeling in this situation, or the other person, whichever you feel resonates most. One card came up here, lost. A couple other cards here. Go to the next pile. Self-doubt, but this one came up flipped, so I feel like they're not really aware of that one. There's a couple other cards that came up here in that one, so I'm just going to do 2 more shuffles. A couple other ones have come up here, so 1 more shuffle I'm going to do. Oh, one came out right away. So I'm just going to end it there. We've got 8 cards, or 9 cards here, so first one here is, so I'm just going to put them up together actually. Duality. I tell you to go, but I want you to say. Duality is really just about, like, they say one thing, but they mean like another thing. So for instance, like, they might be spreading this false narrative, they might be saying things about you, but deep down inside, they really, this was the card that came up, lost. They feel lost without you, really. And that's maybe just like, this duality is really like a projection of their ego. You know, that they're really deep down inside, they're feeling lost without you. Like, they need you in their life, and they know that, but like the like either the trauma or the ego within them is kind of saying one thing, but really their heart wants something else. Redemption. So I want to redeem myself. Maybe they're feeling like, you know, in ways kind of guilty about how things have unfolded, and there is a part of them that wants to be a better person. And patient. So maybe there's times in this relationship where they've been impatient with you, like kind of get frustrated easily. The message here says, I want this now, I don't want to wait any longer. So who knows, maybe they've kind of reached out to you as well, and you've kind of delayed things. Games. I want you to chase me, I'm playing hard to get and acting not interested. So yeah, again, like kind of goes with this duality card, right? Like, they're saying one thing, but really they're playing games to try to get you back. They're like putting up this front that they maybe don't want you in their life, but really, like, they want you to chase them, like they want you to come back. Strength. I feel you are my strength when I am needing lifting. So again, like I said, this person needs you in their life. This card says they look to you for strength when feeling like they need help. They value the support you provide them when in need. So again, I do feel like they're feeling like, actually this loss card, maybe they're feeling the loss, like your loss, you know, because they're realizing that, like, you were that person that provided support, that provided that strength to them, and now they're feeling lost without you. So yeah, I do feel like this lost card is, I really feel like this is about them now feeling like the loss of you in their life, and that's why they're kind of playing games to try to get you back. Bitterness. Living in the consequences of my actions makes me feel bitter towards you. So again, like, this could be why they're maybe putting out like a false narrative or something. Maybe why they're just not, like maybe why you felt exposed with a potential false narrative or the things that they're saying. Like clearly they're doing or saying something that is coming from a place of bitterness and not from a place of love, light, and healing. And this last card here, which was flipped, came out like upside down, flipped down, which makes me feel like they're not even aware of this feeling. But it says, I don't feel I can give you what you want or need, self-doubt. So that's interesting. Maybe like, and this one I just put down face down too, so the bitterness one. So I feel like they're also not aware that they're even feeling bitter towards you. Yeah, but the self-doubt card, I don't feel I can give you what you want or need. This might be kind of like the root. It's funny because it's the last card I went to as well. So I feel like maybe this is kind of the root of a lot of like the way they're acting, like kind of like their trauma, you know, that needs healing. Is this self-doubt is kind of leading to all this projected like stuff rooted in ego. It's like rooted in this self-doubt trauma. Yeah. Like they don't feel like they can give you what you want or need. So instead of trying to, they're playing games. Maybe they're being bitter, trying to spread false narratives. But like at the same time, they're going through this duality where they feel the loss of your relationship. They know the strength that you brought to them. They valued that, and now they're feeling lost without you. So yeah, I think this person has some healing, you know, to go through and work on. And I'm sorry, like if this is what you're going through right now, and if this all resonates. I'm just gonna do one more card. This literally card came out so fast. I'm just gonna do some confirmations, and this one totally does just confirm what I just was saying about the self-doubt. It's unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So again, like maybe this is where they're kind of why they're projecting this false narrative about you, this bitterness about you. It's because really deep down they don't feel even like worthy of you, and like yeah, so this is kind of their trauma being projected onto you, which obviously is not healthy. So two more cards came out here. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. And indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So I want to have equal give and take. Maybe that means like through the relationship they felt like that you were kind of, that they were giving more essentially in the relationship than maybe that they were receiving. And maybe they're just looking for more equal give and take between you guys. Like maybe that's something they feel like they need, and maybe they have or haven't communicated that. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. This could have to do with some sort of decision in the relationship that never really got made. Like maybe this person kind of had one foot in, one foot out, which also kind of led to this whole situation and maybe things breaking down over time. Okay, so that's it for the feelings. Now I'm just going to go into the soul lessons that you are being called to step into through this whole situation and with this person. Two came out. I'm going to try to see if one more comes out for you. One card here came flipped for me, and so this one, I'm not sure you're aware of this lesson because it's flipped here. Romance. So that's interesting. So maybe this whole situation then is really with someone that, you know, was a partner to you, like someone that you loved as a partner. romance. And then like that would also make sense, like for some reason, like with this indecisive card, like it really made me feel like, and this might only resonate for some people, but that you were in a situation where like someone was hemming and hawing about maybe a relationship commitment that didn't move forward, like maybe a proposal, you know, a marriage that just didn't go through, or like a commitment even to just like making things more official. Like maybe there was just this really indecisive, like hemming and hawing, like do I want the relationship, do I not want the relationship with this person. This lesson is about, so romance, back to these lessons, is about displaying your love and romantic gestures. So it's about showing your love in ways that helps the other person know they are loved by you. Self-love. Give yourself grace. It's okay to choose you. And sorry, just going back to this romance card, I feel like it might be involve like it's up to you how you're feeling. Obviously this person, I feel like, has some healing to do with self-worth and self-doubt. But I think this is an opportunity for you, like right now, to find romance and to express your romantic feelings. So whether it's you feel like it's right to be with this person again, or whether you feel like it's more right to find romance somewhere else, start dating someone else or seeing someone else. I think this is just saying like this is a period for you to kind of go through this romance lesson where you get to experience romance and be romantic and express your deep feelings for others in romantic ways. And whether, again, it's with that person that this reading is about, or with someone else. Self-love. So I think with this situation, the angels are inviting you to give yourself grace. It's okay to choose you. So like if you've taken a step back from all of this because it's been hard on you, like they're saying like it's okay like to choose you, you know, in certain situations where you're not being treated with love, kindness, and respect. Abstinence and moderation. Self-restraint, release temptation, say no. So maybe because of all of this going on, you're feeling pulled to kind of some unhealthy habits, like overindulging in certain things as a way to kind of like cope. And this is just your angels reminding you of the lesson of abstinence and moderation, to have self-restraint and to release temptation when it's healthier to do that. So I'll just read these lessons for you quickly here. Abstinence and moderation. Your angel guides are inviting you to practice self-restraint towards something in your life at this moment that may be creating unhealthy situations for you. Oh, so maybe it's even saying too, like with this person, like maybe towards something in your life, right? So it could even mean that like, yeah, they're saying maybe take a step back, like from this unhealthy situation, and that might resonate for some people. This may include practicing more restraint around certain unhealthy foods, sex, alcohol, or certain drugs and substances. This lesson is about self-control. It teaches you the ability to say no when it is the healthier thing to do. This lesson is about moving away from our vices, things you may feel tempted to indulge in, even though they may cause you to have issues in another area of your life. Your angels want what is best for you and are stepping in to let you know they are with you when you need to say no to the ego's voice of temptation. Self-restraint, release temptation, say no. So this is from my deck, the Lessons of Light Inner Mastery, which you can pre-order on my website. All these lessons are from my deck, and they're also in my book, Lessons for the Soul. But on this card, it reminds me, if you're familiar with medical medium Anthony William, and I have an angel card deck here for some of the angels he talks about, but there is, and I'm just looking for it now, but there is an angel here that maybe you might feel called to work with after this reading on, who kind of helps with temptation. Yeah, angel of addiction. So this angel helps you recover from being addictively drawn to the wrong foods. But yeah, I'm sure like the angel of addiction can also help with other, unhealthy addictions, not necessarily just related to food. If you're kind of being pulled in or feeling tempted into something else that's not very healthy for you. Self-love. Your angels invite you to return to yourself with tenderness and devotion. This card calls you to embody self-respect, self-awareness, self-care, self-empowerment, self-forgiveness, self-fulfillment, self-worth, self-expression, self-compassion, and or self-acceptance. Love yourself as you would a cherished friend with compassion, acceptance, and care. Let your inner dialogue become gentle and supportive, and allow forgiveness and grace to soften what feels heavy. You are learning the sacred balance of loving yourself and others in equal measure. Self-love is not about putting yourself first at the cost of others. It is a balance of love given to yourself and others. If loving you requires you to take a step back with love, that's okay. As you choose yourself with grace and love for others, your love becomes rooted, radiant, and whole. Give yourself grace. It's okay to choose you. So this last one here, romance. This one is in my Lessons of the Light Outer Harmony deck. Romance. Your angels invite you to express love with warmth, creativity, and heartfelt devotion. This card appears when you are being guided to share your affection in tender, expressive, and meaningful ways through kind gestures, thoughtful gifts, loving words, or simple acts that make someone feel cherished. So that's so interesting because you got the card affection too. Like maybe you are really feeling called to express like your affection. Romance is the language of the heart made visible. By allowing yourself to give loving energy, you nurture intimacy, connection, and emotional closeness. These gestures do not need to be grand. Even small offerings of love carry powerful magic when given sincerely. This lesson reminds you that when you express love openly and gently, you invite deeper bonding, joy, and a sense of being truly seen and valued by those your heart holds dear. Display your love, romantic gestures. Okay, I'm just going to quickly see if there's any lessons that you're going through at this time. And then I'll take a look to see what angels are kind of here helping you with this situation. Okay, so 4 cards came out here. I'm just going to go with those because I do feel like they kind of all resonate. Connection, reach out, make plans, be there for others. So it's interesting because the card came out for the other person here in your situation that they were kind of playing games and waiting for you to come forward. But I feel like this card is really kind of calling on them to make the connection, for them to kind of reach out, make plans, and really kind of heal the connection. Honesty and transparency. So I really feel like this is coming because maybe this false narrative they're kind of sharing around, or whatever they're saying out of bitterness that, or duality, that maybe is not completely honest with how their heart feels about you. So the lesson, the angels are inviting them to step into that lesson at this time. Originality. So let your uniqueness lead the way, be original. So maybe this kind of comes with their self-doubt. Like maybe they're feeling like they can't really be their authentic self right now with you for some reason. And they're being called to step into that authenticity, that originality. Soul lesson, and to have confidence with their uniqueness. Expansion. So this is about expanding the mind, opening the mind, and being open to different truths. So maybe they're kind of feeling like stubborn in this situation and unwilling to see a different truth, or your truth, your version of the story. And the angels are kind of calling on them to really expand their way of thinking about this situation and how they're seeing it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do quickly some angels to see what angels are with you right now. Archangels are with you right now at this time through this situation. Okay. A whole pile came out here. Angel of Charity. So that's interesting because the reciprocity, I don't know if I'm saying that right, the reciprocity lesson came up, or a card came up. So Archangel Charity. She says, give with an open heart and be generous. And then I'm just going to take the top one here. Archangel Raphael. So he's the angel of healing. See with enlightened eyes. Be open to abundance. So maybe they are calling on you to, yeah, because this card came up that saying, you know, that they felt they want more equal give and take. So maybe the angels are also as a way to like kind of heal the situation, if you want to heal it, are inviting you to give more with an open heart for that equality and reciprocity to. Archangel Raphael, see with enlightened eyes, open to abundance. And so maybe this angel, see with enlightened eyes, is really kind of connected to the other person who's going through the expansion soul lessons. So the other person in this situation, maybe he's really trying to help them see with more enlightened eyes. Maybe he's also helping you with this as well and trying to open you both up to abundance and enlightened eyes about the situation, like looking at it from a higher and different perspective. Okay, I'm going to do one last card here. It's a Divine Masters deck by Kyle Gray. So we'll also see what Divine Masters are working with you, and one really popped out here. I love Buddha. Buddha's popped out. Buddha is about heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts in your world. So maybe they really are calling you, if you feel called to make peace with the situation. Maybe there is a call to try to find that peace, whether it's within you or going back and trying to find peace with this person. But yeah, Buddha is all about enlightenment. And again, the Archangel Raphael that came up was all about seeing with enlightened eyes and enlightenment as well. So maybe they're kind of calling on you right now to walk this path of enlightenment and see things from a heightened awareness, so like higher perspective. So they're asking you to maybe see the like more spiritual side of the situation, whether that's the soul lessons and soul evolution you're going through because of the situation, whether that's other doors that open for you because you're being redirected from this situation. Yeah. Or whether it's like the growth, you know, that you will have through this situation if you do choose to go back and maybe try to bring peace to the situation or heal things with this person. And yeah, Buddha is also about being aware of other people's suffering. So I'm not sure, because this person clearly has some, I feel like, self-worth and trauma there. So maybe he comes up as well to help bring more awareness to what the other person is healing from. Like, we're all healing from something, right? And sometimes it helps to be aware of what others are healing from and what trauma they're healing from. Doesn't make it right when it's projected onto you and the relationship and kind of interferes with the relationship. But really what's important about healing relationships is recognizing everyone's suffering, everyone's trauma, and understanding it and working together as a team to really like address it and heal it. And actually I put the Archangel with Buddha too. So yeah, maybe like call on Archangel Raphael. He's a healing angel to help kind of heal this suffering, heal this trauma, whether you feel traumatized from the situation or you're suffering from the situation. You can call on Archangel Raphael for this to help you find healing, and Buddha as well. And you can just pray that they help bring, this peace, inner peace and healing to both of you. Because I'm sure, like, if this person is spreading, a false narrative, that can be so hard and feel so socially isolating, and just really, like, damaging. So yeah, you can always pray to Archangel Raphael for healing with that as well on your heart. All right, thank you guys. This is it for today's reading. Just gonna show you the decks I used. So I used this one for the feeling confirmations. I mentioned my personal decks here and already showed you them. Lessons of the Light, Inner Mastery and Outer Harmony. You can pre-order those on my website. You can also get my book, which has all the soul lessons in it. It's called Lessons for the Soul. The Divine Masters here, by Kyle Gray, and the Archangel Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. And I also showed you guys one from the Healing Angels deck, which is inspired by Medical Medium and created by Linda. Thanks guys so much. Take care.